Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How we doing today, guys? How we doing today, guys? My brother, how you?
Man, I'm well, brother. How about you?
I am good. I am good. I see you in the Christmas spirit over there. Got the
Yeah,
tree up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like it. I like it.
Feeling pretty good, man. I put it on green because it's a representation of you being the Grinch, and I just felt like that you need to get your notoriety as well. So I got this color on to represent you being the Grinch.
Okay, the Grinch wears what the Grinch wears. So and we back. And we back. My brother, how was your Christmas?
Man, it was good, bro. I got a chance to spend some time with the kids.
Okay.
The 23rd and the 24th had a
Mhm.
phenomenal time.
Okay.
Grand Rapids. Thankful for my daughter. She celebrated her 21st birthday.
Let's get
She
it.
she officially almost grown. But man, just being around family, bro. I'm so thankful and honored,
Mhm.
and just thanking God, bro.
That I had the opportunity to shoot out to Cali to took my dad and my aunts and uh, my cousin DJ Fudgy and Vanetta. We all went out there and just had a great time, man.
Yeah,
Just spending time with my brother and just going out there. And I'm just gonna put this out there. He is officially a pool shark now. He whooped my hindside something terrible, Riz.
wow.
I mean, like,
I'm starting to think you can only play on your own table. I'm starting to think that you only good on your own table. If you take you somewhere else, it's like taking a fish out of water. So yeah,
are we doing this right now?
touching my thoughts, sir. You only good on your own table.
Probably because I have a
Everywhere else,
9 foot.
everywhere else, you trash. And that what you said to me that like 1 week, trash.
Probably because I have a Brunswick official 9 foot table, and you just do what you do on that. So
Sure, whatever you say.
I try. I try. Now bruh. He was hitting banks. He tore me up, whooping me slide through the house, and that's
It got pretty bad, huh?
oh, it was bad. My dad threw in the flag for me, like, man, this is. He's like, man, what's going on?
Speaking of that, how did your dad enjoy the whole trip?
Man, he had a great time, man. We um, just to be out there with him, and just to get away and just to kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And dad is just that. He's just so laid back and not bothered by too much of nothing. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean?
Good deal.
And yeah, he asked about you as well as his favorite word.
Ah,
He
man.
said,
Good times, man. Good times.
"Good times, my brother. Good
So,
times."
guys, our topic today, we basically want to do a recap
Yeah.
of 2025.
Hmm.
Talk about some good times that we had individually, collectively, as a podcast, as a family. Share with you some growth that we noticed we had this year,
Yeah.
and even give you some plans for the year 2026 as we continue to just bring forth our very best.
Yeah.
And we learning on the way, but I'm thankful for just the development, brother. Development is everything. You don't start off having everything you need as far as knowledge,
Yeah.
but along the way you continue to learn, man. And so, just excited to co-labor with you on this whole thing, man. And
Absolutely.
again, we get a chance to move forward. I'll let you start with the first question, and then we'll take it from there.
Brother, uh, I guess we're gonna start out with this on a recap. What are some of the things that stand in your mind that are most memorable that you and I did this year?
I'm gonna say definitely the two trips that we took, man. The
Okay.
trip to Las Vegas and as well as the trip to the DR.
Okay.
Both of them was special times,
Hmm.
and we got a chance to just learn our people a
Yeah.
little bit more and in depth. The fact, man, that I know that everybody is in a fight. It's just everybody is in a different kind of fight, but
Mhm.
yet people show up and give their very best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's enough for me to just thank God that we know who we know and we're around who we're around.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's kind of what pops in my head.
With with Las Vegas, what stood out to you? What did you uh, give me a couple of things that you really enjoyed about Vegas, and what stood out for Vegas for you?
Oh man, going to the concert for sure. Going to
That
that
was
concert was everything. Uh, I knew the brother Babyface was deep in his collection
yeah,
as far as what he sung, but I did not have an idea of how many songs that he wrote.
yeah,
So knowing, some of the R&B, really our history, the history of R&B is largely connected to this brother Babyface. So
yeah,
to be there and just to see it in action was like that was dope.
yeah.
Um, from us dressing up to the restaurant we served that we went to that served as well, and
Hmm.
that whole trip, man, it was amazing within itself.
Okay, I like it. I like it. What you?
Yep. What's some of your highlights as you look back with the podcast? What's some of your highlights of this year?
Bro, I'm gonna say um, definitely the trips. Um, for me, um, Vegas was amazing. But Dominican, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Uh, and I'm gonna say more than anything, what I enjoy is um, dreaming and just moving on that, just to have a vision and to move on it, and how we're moving on it, as far as um, us doing like the masquerade party. That was awesome to me. You know what I'm saying? And to just do different things that we're not accustomed to doing, and we're creating this and doing it and making it reality. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like more than anything. And to be able to do that in DR was awesome. And I'm gonna say the concert was fire to me. What was really fire is the coordination of everybody,
Yeah.
and to see Pete, man, these ladies come out and you'll see them, but to see them dress up and be on this, on this level, I love it, and it gives them an opportunity to um, have something to do, to come out to dress up for, to just look their very best, man.
Hmm.
And so I can really appreciate that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good, bro. All right, my next question gonna be as far as topics. What's some of
Mhm.
the topics that stick out to you this year? Just
Bro, I'm gonna say the number one topic that stood out to me was when we had the judge come in
uh-huh.
and we talked about should you date multiple people.
I
I
can't I can't hardly remember it because it's been so long ago, even though it was this year. Who ended up winning that show? Who ended up Okay. Okay. I get it. Oh, you
I
froze.
froze. It
Okay.
froze for a minute. We back. What you said?
Now I was wondering who ended up winning the whole show and who got the judgment in their favor. I was just wondering. But
um,
we don't gotta talk about that.
yeah, you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to lie to you?
Nah, 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 nah.
Oh,
Just give me a
okay.
brief summary.
uh, no, brother. I think that, like I said, I think it was a great conversation, and you said who won? I think the audience won because of the knowledge they got, and we both went in and were able to present arguments. But, bro, I'm gonna say that's what I love most about the podcast, with working with you on the podcast, is we can come in and do different things and just be creative, bruh. For us to come in and have a judge come in and to act like we're in court, and to you know just
Well, Well, first of all, I wasn't acting. I was for real. So
Oh, you a lawyer for real? Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
that's probably why I won. I definitely, yes, I'm a lawyer for real. Whenever I take on the project, I'm that for real. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I remind me to call you and tell you what's on my mind right now. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Uh, no, but bro, that topic really stood out for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as
Yeah.
um
It did for me as well. I thought about that throughout the year, and
mhm.
maybe or maybe not. Allegedly, my stance may have changed a time or
Mhm.
two throughout the year.
Okay.
Um, and the reason why I say allegedly is because I ain't giving no incriminating evidence for you to think that you was right in any kind of way. But yeah, it definitely made me think throughout the year.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So that's fair enough, right?
Okay. Okay. Now you, Rich, you live lies sometimes. So
Wow.
live on, dream on.
Sure.
What's a topic that stood out for you? What's one of the ones?
So I definitely like that one.
Mhm.
The whole thing, the whole conversation with contracts that you came up with, I think that was really produced out of your toxicity mindset. But to see,
What?
yeah, I love it though, because to see it on paper is amazing. That's how great movies
Yeah.
are produced and plays, you know, just
Mhm.
to see somebody ideal and thought process come to life. But
Right.
I think that's very important to know those things and to have those important conversations, to know the
Mhm.
do's and the don'ts, the ins and the outs
Mhm.
before you get married and before you decide to spend your life with a person. Like
Yeah.
it means a lot, and to some people, that contract need to be a physical paper, or
Mhm.
for other people, it needs to be that verbal thing. But nevertheless, there is some standards that two people have to hold themselves to.
Yeah. But I think and that was one of the things that stood out to me. I think that was important for me, that conversation also, because I think in any and everything you do, you have to have structure. And I think with having structure, a lot of times, um, we have to sometimes take our feelings out of it and look at what's important,
Mm.
right? Um, I think with marriage or anything else, um, we have to give a commitment and have structure to it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what that contract is saying, this is what I'm agreeing to. And I think when you don't do that, one side isn't told, or one side is maybe in not in agreement. But I think when you have a contract, two people coming together are in agreements and understand the rules and are in agreements of what direction we're going or what we're doing. Because again, a lot of times people can be in relationships and going in two separate directions,
Yeah,
and they don't have any understanding.
and partnership as well. And that's why I want us to practice what we preach as well, because I think that's how we truly grow. And with that being said, I haven't still been honored my contract from you, as
Mhm.
far as me talking to you, dealing with you, counseling you on the weekends, talking you down from the many bridges that you went, were contemplating on jumping, and just giving you that confidence that you needed when you told me that um, the blood wasn't functioning, and that you was having erectile dysfunction problems. And I talked you through it and told you, brothers, just be faithful to the process of better
Mhm.
health. And
Okay.
then you ended up telling me that you celebrate that things were back going in up the hill instead of down the hill. And you told me
Mhm.
that you were done wearing your briefs and that life was just a little bit better after you put the word of God in your life. What's your thoughts on that?
But I want to thank you for that, and I'm glad you did not get caught up in the
No,
puffy
we don't do
thing,
that.
because we seen the part you played in that. You know what I'm saying? So I agree 100% with you. I said for years you've been having freak offs and this and that, so you
What?
pay
What?
under the table.
Stay focused, brother. Stay focused. Stay focused on the topic. We're doing a recap of the year. Stay focused.
I was doing a recap of the last 10 years. What you been?
Stay focused on the year.
No, my brother. Um, this year, I'm gonna say this, man. This year has been tough. Um, but I think what makes it easier is facing your tough challenges and going at them, and um, understanding how you feel
Yeah.
and looking at it and saying, can I make somebody else feel better, or can I do something different for somebody else, right? Um, being with my family and understanding what we've went through as far as the losses, and to be able to bond together and to even bring them in and have them a part of what I'm doing over here a little bit. I think it was a sense of relief for me also.
Mhm.
And just recapping on that, I'm just ecstatic with just really, really happy that that they were able to be a part of and to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And just kick it with us. You know what I'm saying? We went, like I said, we just went to California yesterday. We got back last night, and just to be with them and see them, and um, you know,
Mhm.
was a really, really good time. When it comes to family, what's a recap that you have?
Um, with my family, just thankful that everybody went through their fights, right?
Hmm.
And some people got knocked down in their journey of trying to pursue success.
Hmm.
But for I'm gonna say everybody in my immediately circle, they got back up, and I'm so proud of that. I see
Hmm.
my sister; she got back up. My sister got married this year, as you know.
Yes, yeah.
So happy for her in that arena, and just family all together being able to go through challenges.
Hmm.
Everybody get knocked down, but everybody don't get back up,
Yeah.
and we see that because we see some people that gave up. So
Hmm.
from my biological family and even the podcast family, I'm honored
Hmm.
to know people who get back up, man, and proving that resilience is everything. It's not about what you lose in the midst of the fight; it's what you have left.
Hmm.
And sometimes, brother, all you have is faith or a
Yeah.
word, and you hang on to that faith and you hang on to that word until it has its manifestation.
Right.
And so, man, I'm honored because of that and our ability to show up and to be able to just push through. You got to push through.
Hmm.
This life, this journey ain't always easy. You go through your seasons. And so one of the things that I tell people that go on trips, that's your time to release. That's your time to reset. That's your time to get comfortable and to see the fight from a different perspective. If you only see the fight from one perspective, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be successful. But if you, in the middle of the fight, can allow your faith to take you into the future and tell yourself, you know what, I'm going to be all right no matter what I'm facing right now. That's how you get through. So when we read that Bible, brother, we see people in that Bible that was victorious over their fight thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. But when I
Hmm.
look at my family, again, biological family and the podcast family, I'm seeing people who are victorious over their fights even today. And so it's just amazing.
I like it, bruh. Um, I think the fight is extremely important. I think we have to fight, and we can't give up on um, what we're doing. And I love what you're saying about your family and their fight. And but I think it all comes from who we are and who raised us, and what I'm saying, it's just put it that ingredients being put in.
Yeah.
Um, and I must give you a lot of credit for that, because again, um, these these young ladies are a product of you. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? They're 100% a product of who you are, because that's who raised them. That's what they know. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to adult serious conversation, anything serious in their life, they're going to come to their big brother and say, "Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what is this?" And so, um, them being able to fight is because they saw it in you. And so, like I said, I want to definitely give a shout out to you for that. You know what I'm saying? I think we have to acknowledge that sometimes that um, the part that we play in this, and I think it's important to acknowledge that, bro, because um, we can keep moving in that direction. And we'll always sit back and just say, okay, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Sometimes just say thank you. Sometimes just acknowledge the people that are around and that are really, really important in your life, and let them know that they're important. Let them know that they're doing something meaningful, you know what I'm saying, in your life. And I'm just saying with you, and I don't be getting too serious like this too often, but I really just want to say this, bro. You're 100% appreciated. I can call you um, when sisters and different people on the podcast are going through stuff, and 100% um, you'll turn over even when you over somebody's house you ain't got no business being over, and say a prayer. you know, just random ladies, you'll get up and you'll pray for these people. So I truly appreciate that, my brother.
Wow, that was good, brother. That was probably about an eight out of 10. So here's my 9. Are you ready for my 9?
I'm ready.
So here's my 9.5, because one thing you will never do is out. So here's my compliment, and here's the information that I gathered, right? Looking back over the year 2025, I think in all seriousness, what make us amazing people is our level to be a servant. Like, what do you serve? Who do you serve? If you're not a servant, then you're not in your true walking, your true calling. So when I
Right.
look at servantship, I look at you saying, you know what, it's best for my niece to be here full time. That's servantship. When I
Right.
look at the job that you're doing with your aunties by making sure that they're good and coming on trips, and
Mhm.
even some of the financial things that take place behind the scenes, that's
Mhm.
all serving. And so in order for us to move further in life, man, that's what it's all about. It's about serving. If you're not serving, you're not doing nothing. And
Mhm.
one of the greatest times that we can serve is serving even when we're hurting. You're hurting and going through and having tears in your eyes, but yet you're allowing yourself to be busy because you're saying it's not about my tears, it's not about my feelings, it's not about my emotions. I have to put my emotions in their proper place so that
Right.
I can still serve and be that leader. So I see you doing that, brother. And so I just took this other phone that I had in my hands, and I sent you an order of flowers to say thank you for what you're doing, because one thing that I noticed, brother, is that like when people pass away, you see so many flowers. But did
Yeah.
you give that person their flowers while they can still smell them? So
Thank
when
you.
I saw that old lady up there singing, "Give me my flowers while I can smell them," and she was shaking and her wig fell off, it made me think of you. And so
Thank
again,
you.
I want to give you your flowers, brother, and just say
Yeah.
continue to serve.
Yeah.
There's a seed that comes with serving that's so beneficial. To that very seed will keep us alive.
Yeah.
It'll keep us alive, brother, until we see the manifestation. And so when you do that, you can start going through life with enough confidence, like it ain't time for me to die yet. God promised us up to 120 years. If we do what we need to do, we can truly live that long and see that life if we truly put our mind to it.
Right.
So why not? So yeah, bro, it's a lot for us to do, man. So definitely thankful for that.
Question for you. Um, what is a conversation that you had to have this year that was difficult for you?
Um, the conversation with self, taking accountability,
Mm.
looking the man in the mirror and said, okay, not where are we? Where are you right now?
Mhm.
When you notice where you are right now and you don't point the finger at nobody, from your upbringing to your
Mhm.
parents to whoever, you just take accountability for it. I think that's when true healing decides.
Yeah.
So it's those conversations we're having with myself, and always ending those conversations with faith, with saying that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Because had things happened any differently, the hunger and the zeal wouldn't be there. There's a certain zeal that God wants us to have, and oftentimes we don't have that zeal until we go through. It's something about those tears. It's something about that heartbreak. It's something about that setback. It's something about you being ostracized or overlooked. It's something about that that really shows that zeal inside of you. I identify that zeal as fire, and that fire, it has to be and keep going and blazing and burn up anything that is opposite of your goals. And so you got to be strong enough to know what's what.
Mm.
Yep, you got to be strong enough to know what's what, bro.
I like it.
How have your zeal helped you this year for the podcast and being married as a husband? How has passion and zeal helped you?
Repeat your question. I'm sorry.
How has passion and zeal helped you to be and do what you do for the podcast, and how has it helped you to be a husband as well? Two-part question.
Um, Bro, I think that's what I thrive on.
Mm.
And I just move with that. Um, Bro, I think if you don't have, I'm gonna say especially passion, right? Um, I tend to be over passionate about things sometimes, but I think the passion that I have for different things is the drive, is what's pushing me forward. You know what I mean? Is what's really
So, what would you consider too much passion?
I I, I don't necessarily think it's such thing, and the reason.
So why you just say I can have too much passion? That's
Okay,
what you just said. So, what's too much passion?
yeah,
And
well,
the reason why I asked that, bro, because I think I've suffered with that too.
yeah,
And for me, I would say I think
you,
too much passion is trying to rush it and wanting it right now instead of being patient with it. And so you can have your passion and your zeal, but I think you gotta have realistic a realistic expectation with it to know that you can't control the time that you
mhm.
tell God to bless you, but you just know that you're gonna be blessed. Does that make sense to you?
It does, and let me go back. When I say too much passion,
Mhm.
I think I'm speaking of someone else and not self, right? I
Okay.
think you can sometimes love a situation and want something for someone else more than what they want,
For themselves.
right? And when I was speaking of too much passion, I'm speaking about you're passionate about something and you want this, and then you want this for someone else, and they don't want it. But I think when it comes to self, you can't have too much passion because you want what you want and you love what you love, right? And but I think you can be over passionate when it comes to someone else because sometimes you want something um more than what somebody else wants something. You can want something for someone else, but you can't want it more than they want it, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Nah, I get that because if you try to put something else on somebody else before they
Yeah,
want it more than they want it, that can cause a false balance in your life.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
completely,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely,
Thanks for breaking
absolutely.
that down, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Um, because we're doing recap, I want to just move forward a little bit. Um, what does this recap do for you in pushing you forward to next year? How does it motivate you?
I think, bro, again, if you look at those tough times and you
Mhm,
look at sometimes you felt like you didn't see the answer, but
mhm,
then God provided the answer.
Mhm.
What that do for me is it let me know that any and everything that I face in 26,
Yeah.
if he was there then, he gonna be there in the future because he's
Mhm.
the same guy yesterday, today, and forever.
Mhm.
So it helps with anxiety and it helps pull depression and stuff out at its root when you say my God gonna take care of me then because he's taking care of me now and he took care of me in the past. And so I love looking back for that reason. Um, I think sometimes we can spend too much time looking back, and I think other times we don't spend enough time. So we want to be balanced with our looking back because one thing about the past is that it can really give you a cheat sheet for the future.
Mhm.
It can give you that cheat sheet because you can look at your failure as I know the principles associated with it. I know
Yeah.
when you know the principles associated with anything, you're gonna do a lot better on your
Mhm.
next go around. Yeah, so I love that, man. It's just, man, it's so many memories, bro. It'll really take a
Mhm.
whole day to just sit up and just think about everything from
Mhm.
the funny moments of you mixing up your your Viagra pills with your ex. Remember you did that?
We
You
ain't
remember
doing
you mixed up your Viagra and your X-Lax, and it was a bad.
Awesome.
we ain't doing that.
You gotta do that. Or was that last year? Was that this year or last year?
That probably was never. uh,
Cause I got a call from the hospital, and they didn't know what to do with you.
uh, what you got for me, my brother?
Um, Whether it was the podcast or something else, just one of the most funniest stories you heard this year. You think of
That I
something?
heard.
Yeah, what's one of the funny stories that you heard this year?
um, man, I got a few, but I'm seeing if I could tell them because half of them are about you. Okay.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Uh,
All right, let's go funny or interesting. What's one of the stories that stick out, brother?
um, I guess I would say, you know, I got a lot of what was, I'm just going to say for me, what was interesting is didn't know, just different stories. To be totally real, that, um, and I'm not going to get in detail with them, but I think it's a couple of different things that you're assuming one thing,
Hmm.
but what it educated me to is have conversation with the direct people so you are not assuming and you're not going around for years believing a lie or a fiction. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so that was huge for me this year to understand that and to know that. I had a conversation with my dad last night about situations that um, I thought he knew, but he didn't know.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And just looking at it, and then he's like, "No, I did." I'm like, "No, this 100% was this." And so, for me, it's looking at it's having clear understanding with my people,
Yeah.
having 100% clear understanding with my people, and I think that's extremely important.
That's
What I
that's
did.
that's big, bro. And I think a lot of people don't know that they suffer with having interpersonal communication skills.
Mhm.
And we will assume. A book I read a couple years ago called The Four Agreements. That was one of the agreements was don't make assumptions.
Yeah.
If we can take one thing and draw a conclusion when we never knew the premises or the foundation of how something happened. We've drawn a conclusion you can take that conclusion and it could be a reality in your world, but it's not the reality in the real world. Like you said, you holding grudges and you putting pieces in the puzzle that don't fit and that are not there. But your imagination again is going to draw something that's going to be according or based on your feelings. So
You,
that's something serious, man. Just to have that conversation, and in
mhm.
that conversation, you'll find out. Sometimes you don't agree with a person, but to just see where they're coming from, now we have an understanding, and that's one of the best things you can have is an understanding. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm glad I told you that one. To say that one when we got on here, I'm glad I told you to say that because you said it right on time.
Thank you. Thank you
You
for
up?
telling me that.
You up? You up? Anything else I can help with?
uh, Riz, where do you see um, the podcast going? And how do you think it's beneficial to the people?
So, man, for me, everything is about growth and development and
Yeah.
wellness. When it comes to this wellness, man, I'm so serious about that because I never knew how important it was, how wellness has your mental, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, the environmental, the occupational. Like there's 8 pillars to this wellness. And so just to produce that safe place where we can talk, produce that place where we can travel, where we can enjoy each other, and that spiritual piece as well when we come on with the Bible studies, just to do that, but to be more effective with it. As far as for me, I used to, think about numbers of how many people
Hmm.
that we come in contact with.
Yeah.
Um, I don't care about numbers no more.
Yeah.
I care more so about the value that you bring because
Hmm.
you can have 99 people and only one is learning, or you could have more that's truly learning. I'd rather have that one that's learning than just 99 being there. You know what I mean? To say that it's a big number, that don't matter. So um, I changed to having more value in whatever I do, and that's even with the people that I train. Once you look at it like that, your relationship with money changes, your relationship with knowledge changes, your relationship with everything changes. If not, you'll really just be like playing the role of the harlot without even knowing.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it can go whatever. I want to definitely iron out some more principles with you, making sure that we dot certain I's and cross certain T's, and even look at giving them more time after May. You know, January to May gonna be extremely busy for me with finishing up these 2 degrees.
Mhm.
But we right there. We are right there. We got to kick the door down to it. And so, man, just excited about that. But when that is over, I look forward to taking on more of a full time role with helping you plan events, helping you to write in cursive and things like that. Because remember, you told me you couldn't write your name in cursive, and you carry a stamp in your pocket, and you just stamp documents and stuff. So
I
we go.
froze again. I
We're gonna
froze
work on
again.
that for 2026, helping you sign your name in cursive right.
Uh, Man, I'm super excited about our future, man. I'm super excited of us moving forward, and I think I think what gets it for me is to hear the impact that we have, to know what we're doing is effective. You know what I mean? And to understand who we are, and to really understand who we are. You know what I mean? And I think that's um, extremely important. And to narrow, and I know this may seem um, crazy, but to narrow our circle down a little bit, and just to have the right people around us so we can be more focused on what we need to do. It's good to have people in your ear, but not too many, and to just have the right people around you, and to move forward with the right circle. You know what I mean? No distractions. If people aren't um, pulling us up or pushing us forward, I don't feel like we necessarily need them around. And if people are not telling you their truth of, and I like to hear it. Okay, if you're offended and I offended you, let me know. Um,
I'm listening. Go ahead. Keep talking,
and,
brother. I'm listening.
and we gonna in 2026, we gonna stop this nonsense. This is what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? This brother has an imagination that he got an afro like his daddy back in the day when he was holding him in that sweater. And you don't. You don't have a Jerry curl, brother. So we
Listen,
gonna
if I do this for long enough, it would actually feel like I have hair. I can actually feel the hair. I'm serious too. I can actually feel it.
Oh my God. If I do this long enough, we feel like banana here.
No, seriously, bro. You can feel the hair if you do this long enough.
Oh,
It's not what you got in this physical world. It's what you got in your imagination, brother.
okay.
You get
Okay.
that? I'm trying to teach you a
So,
lesson on faith.
um, what's
So we
what
are.
what can we hold you accountable for 2026 that you're going to accomplish 100%, that's meaningful to you, but a goal that you're going to accomplish? What is that?
Man, this could probably not the answer that a lot of people used to or want to hear, but I'm gonna continue to develop, brother. I know
Mhm.
what it takes to develop. It's developing is having the knowledge of knowing who God is. That's everything. The knowledge of God changes everything. When you have the knowledge of who God is, right, the Creator, it really tells us our identity of who we are.
Mhm.
Once you know who you are and the authority that comes with that and the mindset that our Father wants us to have and
Mhm.
how we're sealed with the Holy Spirit and all these amazing things, your life trajectory changes.
Mhm.
It does not mean that you're not going to go through tough times because you definitely are. But I go through this tough time with a confidence of knowing that I was created to get through it. So if
Mhm.
I'm created to get through it, why am I crying and complaining? I ain't got to stay here long. I don't got to stay in this valley long. I don't
Mhm.
have to be without certain things for long. It's only the now. Um, Sooner or later, God coming to see about me. Sooner or later, God gonna help me out of this thing in one way or another. Everything isn't immediately. Some
Mhm.
things are going to happen down the road, right? And so, as long as I know that my God is a eventually God, then I can immediately change my faith to know that I'm gonna get through this, and I don't gotta act like what I'm going through. I don't gotta look like it. I don't even gotta smell like it because I got new cologne. One of my new cologne bottles came from Pernell Maurice Gates. So if I'm going through a tough time, why wouldn't I wash up at the sink and put on my cologne? Nope, I don't want the shower. I want to wash
I'm
up.
gonna say this, and I just gotta say it. This boy
What?
smells so good, it don't make no sense.
Like new money. So I don't gotta look like what I'm going through. I don't gotta smell like it because
Woo-wee.
I know my God is going to immediately get me, or He's going to eventually
Yeah.
get me, or He's going to save me eternally. So I go through differently. You will never know that He
Mhm.
just paid His last bill and He's waiting on His next situation to come through. If that was the case, you will never know that anxiety and depression knock at my door just
Yeah.
like it knock at everybody else's door. But I tell it, only person living here is faith. Faith
Mhm.
lives in here. So if you come in here, I got scriptures for you. I got word for you. I got a high level of energy for you. And so we start to not only confront it, but we defeat it. Because
Mhm.
when you got God on your side, you don't just confront your past. You don't just confront the world. You don't just confront the enemy. You defeat it all because God is the champion. So when we look at it like that, your confidence be, I can't lose. How can I lose when the Father loves me so much to a piece of the Father is inside of me internally. Like it's inside. We can't lose. You can take me wherever. Take me to the desert, and I'm gonna praise God in the desert. Take me to the highest mountain, I'm gonna praise Him in the highest mountain, wherever I'm at.
Mhm.
I'm sold on who God is. You can't tell me no different. And so again, bro, when we look at life like that, it becomes amazing. This
Mhm.
journey. Okay, God, where we going next? Where we going next? What we gonna do? So they can count on me, bro, to give it 100%. I'm never going to go forth with a topic and not deliver it with passion. I'm never going to show up at the gym for them kids and give a half 50% session. I'm never going to show up and take it for granted. I can count on that. That I'm
Mhm.
never going to feel like or have entitlement to say you supposed to do this and you supposed to do that. No, whatever a person don't do, God gonna do. Whatever don't happen, it's going to happen. It don't have to happen now, but it's gotta happen. And so that just keeps us intrigued to what the promises are, bro. So I get excited just talking about it and thinking about it. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen with the podcast
Mhm.
or exactly how it's gonna go, step by step, detail by detail. Some people don't move without detail by detail. Only
Mhm.
thing I know is we're supposed to keep showing up. We're supposed to give it 100. It ain't
Mhm.
about Pernell Maurice or Lorenzo Reynolds. Ain't nobody come to see us. They came to get a word of encouragement.
Mhm.
So if we keep doing it like that and put God first, the sky has no limit. And so that's just it, bro. Certain things it will be details, but other things it's not. But most importantly, is to show up and give it 100%, Maurice. What's your thoughts?
I'm 100% with that, Earl. Bro, I think you were as soon as you start talking, what was on my mind is similar to what you were saying,
Yeah, sure it
as,
was. Sure.
as far as um, sometimes I think we do things wrong or do things in the wrong order. And I was looking, and sometimes I think we have to look at self and say, okay, um, are you all right? We
Mm.
always asking somebody else if they all right or helping out or this, and this. But um, we're helping people sometimes I think wounded and we not together. And I think a lot of times we need to get our mental, physical, everything together. You know what I mean? I'm going to reiterate this. I said this last week. Um, you said, "Come on, bro, we finna go run." It really affected me not being able to be who I am. As far as just get out and run and get out and do what I do, and not utilizing the gifts that God gave me. It affected me, and what it brought to my attention is I'm putting everything and everybody before myself.
Mhm.
And again,
That's out of order.
it's out of
That's
order.
out of order. In that
Self,
perspective, uh,
yes, self
from that
preservation.
context, it's definitely out of order.
Yes, self preservation is everything. If I'm not physically, mentally, spiritually together, how can I um, bring somebody else to where I'm not?
Come on.
I'm trying to get them a hand up, and I feel like I'm below them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at it and saying, okay, you know what? Um, let's focus on self starting out. You know what I'm saying? And I think God just brought this to me because I think a lot of people out here are trying to help kids, trying to help family members, trying to help this, and that, and um, they not all right.
Yeah,
You
I'm gonna say, man, is we definitely in a time where healing is a journey, and
know?
so we got to continue to move forward on this healing journey, this
Yeah,
development journey, because all I have been through something. Just the pandemic alone. When
yeah,
you think about that, how many people lost loved ones and couldn't even go to the funeral, or the fact that they had to just be isolated and shut down, the mental warfare that it had on us, it left a lot. And so we all have to make sure that we're healing. How are you healing? Knowledge itself is healing, just knowing better. And then you do better because you have a different understanding. So you got to make sure you're healing. If you ain't healing, then you're going to be carrying around some dead weight that you was unaware of.
Mhm.
And it's going to have a negative adverse effect on your body. So you definitely got to make sure you're healing, brother. That's so serious on all levels, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Make sure you're healing.
Bruh, something that comes to mind with saying that is this, and I'm not trying to big up, but I'm trying. I just want y'all to hear this for a minute.
I'm gonna be alright. Yeah. I'm alright. I'm going through, but I'ma make it to the other side, y'all. I'm okay. I might bend under the pressure, but I'm not gonna break.
Mhm.
I got faith. I'ma keep on believing and dreaming I can do anything. Oh, I'm alright, and I'm gonna make it.
Bruh, I think we go through so much, and sometimes we just gotta say that to ourselves. I'm all right.
I'm all right.
I'm all right.
And those
And
words are very powerful, brother. Those
yeah,
words are so powerful until that song might not get the credit until years and years from now when people have a true understanding and appreciation for what they truly are. But they so needed, man, because the fight is tough. And even these holiday seasons, there's some people that cannot wait until these holiday seasons are over with because for them, it becomes a time of trauma where they remember loved ones that are no longer here and other
sure.
traumatic experiences. And so everybody don't identify the holidays as something to celebrate. And so my heart and my prayers definitely go out to them that they truly understand that the greatest gift is yet and still life. That's our greatest gift that we were born. And so sometimes circumstances and the way things are going will make us forget about that our existence is a gift.
Mhm.
And you'll forget that because sometimes you'll think that there are gifts that are better monetary. And so we just got to move forward spiritually and mentally, and everything else is going to fall into place.
But you know was what hit me like a ton of bricks?
Oh, I wish it would have been a ton of bricks, but what was
um, new traditions. Our old traditions was somebody else's new tradition,
it? Hmm.
and it constantly evolve and change. Right? We're not the first person that went through this, and um, our new traditions is Harper's normal tradition.
Yes.
And then it's going to constantly go from generation to generation. My thing is, let's not be so caught up on what used to be or what is, and just take it day by day, step by step, because every step is a different journey that we take. If
Yeah.
I walk from here to upstairs, each step is a different view, a different perspective of life or of where I'm going to.
That's
You-
good, Maurice. I like
Yes.
that. What comes in my mind is love is an action. It should
Mhm,
always be from a good heart, a pure
mhm,
heart, and good intentions.
mhm,
But it looked differently. You know, in our generation, being in love with somebody looked like leaving a love letter in their locker.
yeah.
Now ain't nobody writing no love letters, so
Mhm,
it's presented differently. But as long as it's from a pure heart and good intentions, it's gonna be expressed differently. Now, because I knew this guy, man, and I'm not saying that he's an idiot because why would I say that? But he brought a book bag, and his book bag had pictures on it. He could put words on it, and so if he wanted to write a message, he wouldn't write a letter. He'd just write it on his book bag that lights
mhm,
up with people's face on there, and he would
mhm.
use that. And that's a new way of doing things. But who am I to tell the idiot like, hey, you can't use your book bag that light up? No, use what you can. Use what's available. What's your thoughts?
But I had a brother, a good friend of mine,
Hmm.
that had two last names, Addison's Reynolds, Earl Lorenzo. I just went backwards with it. He didn't even know which name to use.
Well, I think this is a time for us to say, may God bless whatever brother you're talking about abundantly, so that he can know that he's covered, so he can know that he's amazing,
I
so
hope
that brother can
I
know that
hope
he's
that
a
tree fall
treasure
on
in an
you.
earthly vessel, so he can know that the best is yet to come, so he can know that he's left-handed, so he can know that he has a birthday coming up in a couple days. This man, left-handed, handsome man, has a birthday coming up. I think I'm turning 42. That's crazy work. My
Yeah,
daughter just
let's
turned
get it, my
21.
brother. Let's
So
get
I'm
it.
turning 42, brother.
And
Uh,
you know what? I'm gonna say this, and this for the people. Screw you. Uh,
why? Why? What I do?
we gonna turn up in prayer for my brother's birthday.
Let's do it.
So we
Let's
come
do it.
on here and we're gonna,
New Year's babies in the building.
yeah, we're gonna come here and we're gonna pray in the new year.
Man,
And
that
and,
sounds good to me, brother.
and we gonna for real come in here and have testimony. Um I wanna come in and have people just give us testimony of who and what this podcast is to them. I'm not calling nobody. I'm not asking you if this is what you want to do. If this is what's on your heart, then we're gonna say it. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna rock it out. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, um, and we're gonna give honor to God for blessing us to have this vision and have this idea as well. And people may not like this, but as well as to have the sense of humor that we have. As men, we laugh and joke sometimes in order to ease what we're saying, not to cry. You know what I'm saying? Or not to make it so serious or so harsh. And I know a lot of times people may not understand that, and just to have a good time sometimes. Just to say, you know what? This is my brother. He can laugh and crack jokes on me. I can laugh and crack jokes on him, and we can do this. But we're
Some of my
serious.
jokes be the truth, though.
You said what?
Some of my jokes be the truth.
Okay. All mine be the truth. I ain't gonna even say something about it. All mine be the
But there
truth.
we go. As long as we got clarity now, right? Clarity is everything.
Duh. But bro, to be able to come on here and do this is a blessing.
It
You know,
is.
for you
It
guys to.
definitely gave me an idea for the first show for 2026.
Okay.
And we just gonna say it right here, right now. Our first show for 2026 will be a vision party. You know how you have a vision board party?
Let's go.
We're gonna have a vision party where we share visions that
Yeah.
we have for 26 and for to come.
Mhm.
And, a vision is so important. Write the vision and make it plain. A vision is everything because it gives you something to hope for.
Mhm.
A vision is really you having faith. We got some incredible people that are blessed abundantly. I'm talking about
Yeah.
minds that can write books. We
Yeah.
got people who are uh, starting catering businesses, getting ready to start catering businesses,
Mhm.
to share and to serve. Man, there's so many wonderful things. We got truck drivers that's about to be in positions to own their own trucks and have different positions.
Yeah.
I could just see certain things. We got people who are going to be able to use their writing for plays and even for Hollywood.
Mhm.
You can just see it and you can feel the goodness. We got so many people who are business oriented. You got people who gonna have multiple income streams. Some gonna be at work, and others gonna be having a job at work and getting another bag from your entrepreneurship. We got people that are blessed abundantly with natural talents and spiritual gifts. And when you honor your spiritual gifts with your natural talents and you put them two together, great things happen. I see the abundance. I see it. But it does not mean that you're not going to be in the fight and you're not going to be in the struggle. Whenever the enemy sees the seed of promise and know that, you get attacked even more. But it's your ability to make it through that fire. You got to go through that fiery furnace. During that fiery furnace, what you come to realize and understand that gold has the ability to go from a solid to a liquid back to a solid. All your relationships that are golden, when they go through that fiery furnace, they gonna last. Whatever is not gold is going to melt away. The dirt and whatever else that's attached to you that ain't supposed to be there, it won't make it through the fire, but you will. You was built to go through the fire. So don't be scared of the fire. Don't be scared of the tough times. Don't be scared of thinking, and don't give the enemy too much credit by saying the devil did this and the devil did that. Don't you know sometimes God himself put you in that fight the same way he did Job, because he know that you have whatever it takes to get through it. So just know that it's going to be a great year, but it's not going to come where they just going to hand it to you. You're going to have to roll up your sleeves and fight for it, but it's yours. It's definitely yours, Pernell Maurice. Wake
Are
up.
you done or are you finished?
Well, I got you back for the whole year.
No, I'm joking, my brother. And two, we're gonna have to cut some people off this year.
Yeah, I'm definitely cutting you off. I'm putting you on.
Thank you.
You get a phone call on Monday. You get a phone. You got 2 days throughout the week, so I can't wait to cut you off.
I would just keep both my phones right here because I can't wait for you to call.
Can't wait. So thank you for saying that.
Bro, I think it's important. That we let some things and some people go. We're holding on to things that just shouldn't be.
That's another good conversation, and we need to bring that to the forefront.
And holding on to people that just shouldn't be. Certain people are probably a crutch or a hindrance to you. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, you just like, okay, you know what? Let it go.
Brother, I want to bring that to a conversation.
Yeah.
I do. Because I think that's important to know when not to give up or when to give up or when to just... Your standards should be so high to everybody know that they can't attach to you anyway. Certain people don't come over when they know they got to take their shoes off. Certain people don't come over when they know that they can't smoke in your house.
Yeah.
And just certain rules. So my standards gonna flick some people off and rub some people wrong because
it is, and it ain't for everybody to understand. No, it's not. It's not for people to understand what's going on or what's what. A lot of people may not understand, but you know, God know. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
And I think, yeah, guys, be in prayer. That's all I can say. Be in prayer and let's be intentional going into this new year.
Wow. What came to my mind is, bro, elevation requires elimination. You have to eliminate dead weight. You got to eliminate dead weight the higher you get, because you can't take heavy stuff up there with you. It's too heavy. You can't carry it. It's gonna keep you grounded or bound. So again, elevation requires elimination. So yeah, definitely.
Are you pushing me or are you pulling me to where I need to be?
But I think, brother, one of the most important portion is, what do we need to eliminate within ourselves? Because if you don't eliminate that thing that you need to eliminate within yourself, you can eliminate that person, and then because you didn't get rid of it, you're going to attract somebody else who just like that person.
But I think the first thing is this: one, you acknowledging that is not good for you, it needs to go. And two, the first thing you need to eliminate is fear.
That's good.
100% is fear, or 100% is normacy.
Mm.
A lot of times people are in situations or around somebody or with somebody. It's like what we were talking about, traditions, because it's normal or because they're comfortable with it, not because it's good. Some traditions are bad, but we still do them. Some relationships are bad, but we still do them because they're normal. They're our norm,
I know.
or they feel good, or it's a comfort feeling with it. Let's be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's what you need to be comfortable with. You understand what I'm saying? So we can elevate and move forward. And if we're not doing that, again, we got problems. Guys, self-preservation. Going into 26, self-preservation. Love me some me, love you some you. Look at you. Let's make some wise decisions and eliminate what needs to be eliminated.
I like that. Use these last days to shake off dead weight.
Yeah,
Take it off.
yeah, yeah. So
Man,
I'm
good show,
gonna
brother.
call you. I'm gonna call you later, brother, so I can shake some of this stuff.
We talked about eliminating dead weight, and so
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm gonna call you.
I'm about to get on the treadmill for real, so I can sweat off. I
Bro.
ate for Christmas, bro.
Bro, listen to me. I'm on it, bro.
No, you're not. Nah, just lay in the bed, bro, and watch TV. Just
You
lay in
just
the
said
bed.
it the last 3 days, didn't you?
Just lay in the bed and relax, bro. You don't need to do nothing. Relax.
Love don't live here no more. You see this? Look, love don't live here no more.
Oh man, that's good stuff, man. You earned it.
Yeah. All right, my brother.
But in all seriousness, wishing y'all a blessed New Year's Eve. Bring the new year in strong. Use your words. Your words are so powerful. Love y'all.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. We love you guys, and we will see y'all later.